Hi, this is FTM Labs. Today we'll be giving a short tutorial on how to use our Aptos candy machine. So the first thing we're going to do is to go to our team GitHub page, and we will put the link to our GitHub down below in the description as well. And we will be following the steps listed in the README here. So before creating our candy machine, we assume that you have prepared the assets of your NFT yourself, and generally that comes down to images and associated metadata files. The name of your folders doesn't really matter. Here's a sample folder structure that we provided. Yeah, so the names of this folder doesn't really matter because we only need to specify the path to this folder in our config, which we will show in just a bit. And for this tutorial, we will just use a sample asset that we downloaded from the web. So just to show you what they look like, here is some face images. And notice that you can copy and paste one of your images and rename it to be cover or in lowercase, and this will basically be the cover page showing up in our default Mint website. And here's the metadata folder, and each one of them is basically traits for your NFTs. Cool. And notice here that you have to make sure that the names of your metadata files and image files must be matching. So for example, 1.json is the metadata for 1.png. Yeah, so assuming you have your assets ready, let's just go ahead and create our candy machine. So I just pulled down our code base. So let's go into the project location, and let's open up. Open up the project in VS Code or any other IDE you want to use. And go to script source and open up config.json here. And this is basically all you have to do in order to set up your own candy machine. And we'll be going through these sections one by one. Let's do the collection first. So the first field here, asset directories, that's basically your the images folder. And in Mac, you can basically copy a folder by as path name. And just copy paste here. And here's the metadata folder. It's that. And you pick a collection name for your NFT. So let's just call it FTM Labs. And collection description, so something like FTM Labs is awesome. Collection cover, you don't have to fill for that because the program will automatically fill it for you. Collection size, I think we have 10 images, so that's 10. Mint fee, I'll just set it to be 0 for testing anyway. And now you have the option to set pre-sale mint time and public mint time. And the assumption here is that the pre-sale mint time is earlier than the public mint time. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. So initially, let's just set them to be 0 so that we can mint. Whitelist directory. So we provide whitelist allocation feature. And basically, you just have to have a file called whitelist.txt, and this is an example entry. So it has two columns separated by a space. The first one is the whitelist account, and the second one is how many mints you wanna you wanna give to the whitelist account. Let's just copy the path to the folder that contains your whitelist.txt. Yeah, so that's basically it for the collection section. You don't have to fill anything in the candy machine section because the program will automatically fill it for you. And the last one is called Pinata section. And this Pinata is basically a service we use to batch load our images and metadata to IPFS. Well, because right now the images are local files, so we need to upload them to IPFS, and then we'll be able to get the URL of the images when creating the NFT. There are other options that other than Pinata, like Arweave, I think, but in this tutorial we'll just be using Pinata. And it's pretty simple to set it up, so you just follow the steps shown here and copy paste the public key and private key pair that you generated. This is my cool. So that's basically everything you need to set up in order to create your candy machine. So let's go ahead and see if we can create our candy machine. Python 3 CLI.py. So we provide 4 options in our menu. We're going to be using the first one. Click enter, and here you see the first step is to upload your assets to IPFS, and it will show you which file is uploading, and you can verify your images by entering the link in the browser as well. So it's pretty convenient to just check. The second step is to prepare the candy machine, and it will just print out the public key and private key for reference. And we see a prompt says enter yes if you have transferred at least 2 Aptos to the candy machine account. So that basically means you need to have a small amount of Aptos coins in your account in order to cover the transaction fees later. So we just enter yes because on testnet our program will automatically deposit a fair amount of Aptos coin to the candy machine account. And so it will show the balance here is 100,000 or something. And then next thing is to create the candy machine, creating collection, setting pre-sale, and public mint time. So the Unix timestamp we set before will show up as a human readable format here, so you'll be able to verify this information. Uploading NFT success. Okay, so the program is over, and we now have the candy machine deployed on Aptos. So now we're gonna try to mint it. So to do that, let's go to Aptos NFT mint site, and under there let's run the command. Okay, what's going on? Oh, maybe it's the wrong folder. Yeah, cool. So and set up our local website. Let's go ahead and open that. And this is the cover PNG that we set before. And we'll use the Martian wallet, and let me create a brand new wallet. Yeah, it's kind of slow. Maybe we can just use, let's try again. Cool. Okay, so we got a new wallet, and let's try to mint. Account can match. Oh yes, so it's registered to the wrong account. So let's refresh the page, and now let's try to mint. Yeah. Okay, so we need some. We just airdrop a very small amount of Aptos to cover the gas fees, and let's try the mint. Okay, so it's finished. Okay, so now you can see the NFTs minted in your Martian wallet. So let's see the other three options. Script source. Let's open up the CLI again. But before doing that, let's take another look at the config.json after we create the candy machine. So we have the candy machine public key and private key filled up. We have the collection cover filled here. So cool. So let's try to change this public mean time to something really large. Like let's see what time is this one. Okay, maybe another 0 here. Another 0. Yeah, so this will be 2022-86. So which means we won't be able to mint it. And in order to test that, let's open up the CLI and let's just update the public mean time. Okay. Oh, I probably didn't save. Let's try it one more time. Yeah, so the public mean time is set to this date, and let's go back our mint. And you will see there's an error, and you won't be able to mint because it's not public mean time yet. But we can, because our pre-sum mean time is really small. So if this account is whitelist, then we will be able to mint it. So I'm gonna give this account some whitelist allocation, and that basically means updating the whitelist.txt file. So I'll just pasting the address here, and I'll give it 3 mints. And after you do that, you need to open the CLI again and choose the second option, which is update whitelist for existing collection. And here you will show the whitelist allocation as well. So it's success. So we should be able to mint now. Okay, so let's try that, and you will have the second NFT showing up in your wallet. Yeah, and that's basically it. Please follow our Twitter, and if you have any questions, go to our Discord, and we will try our best to help you. Thank you.